My son is a fifth grader at Sampson G. Smith, and he is currently housed in the trailers. So my question is, what safety or risk analysis have you done for children who are in the trailers? And how is he a part of the drills that are currently run?
Okay, so I'll take that too. So we're not happy about trailers, obviously. We're going to be eventually getting rid of those trailers. But those doors on the trailers are locked. So when students go in there, the teacher has the key, they're locked, and so there's it's not open access. And there is communication, there is VA announcements. So when there is a drill, per se, like a fire drill, or lockdown, or lockout, they get that information like everyone else. The teachers there are also connected to our shared 911 communication, and they get that as well. So there is usually at Sampson, at those doors that access to the trailers, there's a safety officer who's usually stationed right at that door.
So what do we do about the gate that leads to our trailers? The gate is most of the time open, so I would think that would be a safety measure to have it closed. And there's a lot of activity in that area, so I see that is an area that needs to be evaluated for safety.
So a lot of things that have been happening. I know you know that there's been some recent construction there, and that's also where deliveries go back and forth. So, I understand what you're saying.
And that's also the fire that unfortunately, that gate can't be locked because that's also access for fire prevention. That is the difficult thing. I mean, the modular classrooms or trailer, if you will, is very much a classroom. The only difference between that, if it were connected to the school or not connected to the school, is that there is that space in between. But part of when you have a modular, it has to be hooked into the school so that when the fire alarm goes off in the school, an alarm goes off in the trailer. When Miss Rutledge makes an announcement in the school, it goes through the PA in the trailer. So everything is exactly the same. The big challenge with modulars, and thankfully you folks recognized that when you passed your referendum, is that space in between, that outside surrounding space in between. And we do the best we can to police that, and fortunately that is going away, but we can't lock that gate because we've had discussions about that, because that is a fire zone, and you need to give free access to trucks because you could create another problem. So,
So, what, how are security officers protecting? Do they come over and visit that area as they would?
SGS security, I'm gonna have to defer that to Mr. Wilson. That's folks that work under his watchful leadership. Mr. Wilson, you gotta have to give the young lady up here can't hear without the microphone, so you need to use the microphone. Sorry. She's translating for some folks.
It's a different type of security lock. The school is built with bricks and security doors. The trailer is probably maybe an inch thick door, inch and 3/4. And the lock is a regular keyed lock, so it's totally different. And I understand everything what you're saying, but what can we do to make it safer? I understand the construction going on and all of that, but it's just not the same. So if something should happen, it's nowhere near the same type of protection at all,
And I think probably what we can do, and now that you highlight that, is that what we're going to have to do is reassess that area. And we will do that, and we will make it as safe as possible. But you're right, it's not going to be brick mortar, it's not going to be part of the school. The good news is that in 2 months, they're going to be somewhere else. Well, maybe not those trailers, because the ones at EAS are leaving in about Elizabeth Avenue School. I should use the full school. They're leaving in about. I'm not arguing, yeah, we need to assess it, absolutely, and we definitely will. You know, we're not gonna ignore it, and I'm glad you brought it up. That's part of what this is all about. Yep.
Sure.
Thank you.
And one of the things I just mentioned to our chief of police is that we can do in the interim is to continue to increase police patrols and presence in that area. And that would be something that also serves as a deterrent.